Hello, my name is Sean Powers and I want to welcome you to our Ubuntu server series. Now you've probably heard of Ubuntu, but I hope by the end of this series you know that Ubuntu is more than just a pretty desktop. Now we're in a point in history where Linux is mainstream, especially in the server room. And I've been using Linux for almost 20 years now, but just because it's mainstream doesn't mean everybody understands everything about it. I hope that this nugget helps change that, because not only is Linux unique to work with, but Ubuntu specifically has some things that make it different than every other Linux distribution out there. If you've ever been confused between SUSE and Red Hat or CentOS and Debian or Ubuntu, hey, this is the series for you. I'm going to do my best to explain Ubuntu and all of its nuances in the server room. So, if this is something you're interested in, keep listening, because we're going to talk about installing Ubuntu on servers. In our case, it's going to be a virtual environment that I hope you replicate at home or on your computer. I'm going to talk about what makes Ubuntu unique, because like I said, Linux is exciting and unique, but Ubuntu is a specific distribution that's slightly different from all of the other distributions out there. It can get confusing, and I want to make sure you understand Ubuntu. We're going to learn how to install and configure services. When I say services, I mean things like DNS, web, SQL Server, file server, and the list goes on and on. There are so many services that Linux and Ubuntu supply out of the box that a large portion of our series is just going to be installing and configuring those various services in an Ubuntu environment. We're also going to talk about how to monitor your systems and troubleshoot them when things go wrong. But ultimately, I hope that this entire series helps you make Ubuntu work for you. Every nugget we have here is a starting point, and I hope that you extrapolate and go to infinity and beyond when it comes to configuring Ubuntu to do the things that you need it to do. It's so flexible, it's so powerful that there's really no limit to the things that Ubuntu can do, and I hope that after this series you can make it work for you. Let's get down to business. Let's start with installing Ubuntu in our next nugget. I'm so excited. I hope that you enjoy this series as much as I've enjoyed creating it. I hope that this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.